So we're here with Devon Borden, a new person to the PA scene, but not me, correct?
That's right.
Chaz was talking you up years ago.
Oh yeah, yep.
And you know
That's
these
right.
race cars in and out, technically.
In and out, yeah, I have to. We don't have no hired crew chiefs, hired car chiefs, or, so it's just, it's me during the week, and, we just do the best with what we got.
Wasn't you the youngest ASCS national winner?
National winner, yeah. So, yeah, we've basically just been running 360s for the past, this would be my 4th year running sprint cars. Last year wasn't a great year, but, yeah, so my 4th year running sprint cars, and I've just run 360s the whole time. Ran pretty well and won quite a bit. Won that national show, won another ASCS show, and just trying to get out this year as much as we can. We were planning on possibly running the national tour this year, ACS national tour with the 360s, but then we came here and Donnie threw a 410 in for us, and man, I loved it. I feel like I adapted to it super quick, and we had a really good run at BAPS. Ran with the posse, was running 4th, and put on a great show, passed a lot of the really fast guys. So we decided to stay here and run with all these outlaws and run a few more nights with the 410. And I just really love these things.
Over there racing on the West Coast like you are, and I say this about Sanders and some of the other great racers that are over there, it's an island.
Yeah,
and you're
it really
separated
is.
by a damn desert.
Yeah.
You're like an island out there, or you can call it water.
Yeah.
And it's hard to build a name in the country a little bit.
Very hard to build a name.
Because you kind of get, the kind of West Coast scene going for you, and then you just get labeled as a West Coast guy.
Exactly.
And you got to put in, I don't even know what the hell the fuel bill was to even get here, I mean,
that's a lot.
that's a big bill.
Yeah, it is.
What is some of the things you've noticed, though, getting out here and seeing just that run at BAPS? PA is kind of the one area where a sprint car racer can make a living. A lot of people call them porch sitters, but really, it's kind of the only place you can drive an hour and a half and pretty much race for $5,000 to $15,000 or sometimes more.
Every night.
Every
absolutely.
night.
Yeah, so obviously, man, I've learned that this is where it's at. As far as 410 racing goes, just sprint car racing in general. Here in Pennsylvania, it is awesome. The stands tonight were absolutely packed. You got so many loyal fans, and man, just from the one good run I had at BAPS, I feel like my career just like everyone knows me now. Like I've finally got on the map, and yeah, I really just can't believe how many my following, how much it's gained, and really just
respect for what you can do is really that's the problem.
Exactly.
Over there you get that West Coast respect, but you don't get anything past that.
Exactly.
And the fans aren't as abundant as they are here.
Right.
It's like if you do something decently well here against their guys, you're, like you said, a star all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. And that's that's really why we stayed here, was to we're not a super well funded team, and this whole swing here for us is kind of difficult for us, but really it's kind of what we got to do to kind of give me my shot, to really get on the map with these guys, and
the sprint car map.
This
is kind of
exactly.
like I always used to say Pennsylvania's the Hollywood of the racing world.
It really is.
It's sprint cars, wing sprint cars.
It absolutely is.
And it seems to be that way. So I've already seen a few people ask you, what is your schedule? Obviously your schedule kind of went where it went.
Yeah.
And you're running how you're running, but what is the plan for you right now?
Well, right now we're planning.
You're living out of a toter at a truck stop somewhere,
which isn't ideal, but you know what? We do what we got to do. We're hard workers, and we do what we got to do. So we're planning on running through Williamsgrove with the World of Outlaws, and then from there, we're not sure yet. We'll have to see how this.
Do you just not have kind of the funds to stay out?
Yeah, exactly. We don't got the funds to stay out. We don't got the crew. And we only got one 410 as well, so that makes it really tough. And this is all 410 racing back here. I love the 410. I feel like it suits my driving style. And but they only got one of them. So,
is there any possible way that the Pennsylvania scene could keep you here in any form, way, or fashion?
I'm sure they could.
You're a free agent, right? You're a free agent, kind of,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. If we could get possibly some sponsorship and if nothing else, I'd just like to get in someone else's car, ideally, and park this stuff. That's really the goal here. That's why we came out here, to try and get me a shot. and you know, that's the ultimate goal. But if nothing else,
look at how good your stuff's running. There's some people that are in cars that it ain't running as good as you.
Yeah.
And there's some situations here. I'm not going to point out any particular drivers, but one ran really well, where you get in some cars and they want to do whatever they're going to do and you're just stuck with it.
Yeah.
And some drivers ain't happy with that situation.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, we got Don Ott here. He's helped us out big time. We wouldn't be here without Don. And he's been the one setting this thing up. And, you know, he's been getting it good. And without him, you know, we wouldn't be running as well as we are. So, you know.
I think you'd be a shoo-in for winning Bridgeport.
I know, that's where I really want to go.
There's a track around here called Action Track. It's a micro track. They're running Wing 410s next month.
That's right.
There's another track called Path Valley, quarter-mile high banked.
Yep. Yep.
Those are, in my opinion, I've watched you. I know who you are. Those are wins for you.
I know.
Those are $5,000 paychecks waiting for you here in Pennsylvania.
I know that's what I'd like to be, and without a doubt. I mean, I really like these shorter tracks, the big curbs, put her up against the fence, and that's just my style. So, yeah, I mean, if we could get to some tracks like that.
T-shirts. We got all these people back here.
See, look at
we got all these people back here.
This is crazy.
Fans back here.
Guys, I
look
really
at this. This is what I'm talking about.
Back here. Look at them all. Now we ready to buy some T-shirts and
Ready
get
to
it
buy
in.
some T-shirts.
There it is. All right. Are you going to run out of T-shirts?
Oh man, we just
Let's
might.
go.
Look at this.
He's like, they're ready to get it in.
All right. Well, what size do you guys want?
A large autograph.
There's Pennsylvania sprint car racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.